Offense, Ray, what grade are you giving the offense?
F.
Bart Scott, what's your grade?
I'm going to go C minus.
Oh.
Wow.
Because we've seen what an F looks like.
Are we grading on the curve, or what are we doing here?
I mean,
what are we doing?
They only have 6 less yards than the Bengals. I know they were empty yards because a lot of them was at the end of the game. But it wasn't horrible. They moved the ball early in the first half. They just couldn't finish drives. They couldn't finish drives, and I think really the person that should be blamed the most is Lachlan Edwards. I mean, his punting was horrible.
Okay,
and sometimes when you're not winning offense and defense, you flip the field with special teams, and the Bengals were able to flip the field. Berrios, a.k.a. Fair Catch, a.k.a. we know what his other name is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he did a bad job in trying to flip the field. You got to dare to be great sometimes. Sometimes you got to catch one and try and get busy, because if that first man that's unblocked go down there and he misses, it could be an explosive play.
Let's get to the defense.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Particularly a good game today either. Bart, what grade you giving the defense?
I give him a C minus. The Bengals had a great game plan, because whenever they came after Andy Dalton, like I said, has been there, done that. He was just slicing them up. And he knew exactly where to go with the football. The ball was out of his hands quickly, and it was 5-10 yards and keeping the chains moving.
Ray? I'm ready for it.
They gave up less than 200 yards, gave up less than 22 points.
If you want to do offense and give a C minus and talk about the special teams grade, then I'll say this. There was no pressure on Andy Dalton at all. There was none manufactured. There was nothing. He had April, May, and June. F is the grade. April, May, and June to throw the football because of the fact he had no pressure on him. Because this is Andy Dalton. Bart said, 3-time Pro Bowler, this guy's going to get a contract to play somewhere else. There's no doubt in my mind. But when you give a guy with this much experience that much time to throw the football, okay, he's going to complete balls. 3rd and 16. How many balls did he complete? Let's see on my sheet. 3rd and 16, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
F. How you like that?
All right. Special teams.
Well, who was worse, offense or defense?
Offense.
They both got F's.
Offense.
So how they both get an F?
Because they both were stunk it out. That's it. That's
Can we get an F plus?
Well, let's.
No F plus. I don't grade on the curve like you.
Ray Lucas, what's the
Are you serious right now?
Well, what's the grade?
F.
Why?
Ficken made his field goal.
Fickety made his field goal. We can't fair catch. They down 2 punts inside the 10-yard line. I'm sorry. I made a mistake, Jonas. I'll correct myself. Inside the 5-yard line, okay? We don't cover anybody on punt returns, on kickoff returns. You come out after halftime, right? You think special teams has to set the tone. Everybody talks about offense, defense setting the tone. No, it's not. When you come out after halftime, special teams has to set the tone. Well, they let up a huge run back to the 40-yard line, and now Andy Dalton, who has April, May, and June to throw the football, has a very short field, Jonas. So the grade for special teams, ladies and gentlemen, F.
Bart.
So just so I'll make this clear, you said it's an F.
Yeah.
F minus or F?
F.
Okay, so F. All right. Well, for me, I'm just going to go with a C minus.
Okay, I'm not doing grades with this.
What?
I'm just
Explain
not.
your
If you
grade,
grade
Bart.
it on the curve, what is he doing?
Different professors grade differently, Bart.
Well, listen, I was killing Berrios, right, for down and punts inside or fair catching, but a lot of those balls he let go because you're not supposed to fair catch a ball inside the
10-yard
line. But you're not supposed to fair catch one inside the 10.
He did catch one inside the 10-yard line. That's why I give him an F.
It's like the 8.5. But listen,
is that not inside the 10-yard line?
I believe it is.
Sometimes, oh my goodness, sometimes you got to give credit to the opponent, right? So
yes.
No.
I mean, our punter sucked and didn't pin him down and flip the field. Lachlan Edwards, I said, Lachlan Edwards was to me was the best.
Didn't have his best game.
Yeah, but Ficken. Well, I'm sorry, I regress. I'm sorry, Kurt. Don't at me. But I feel like maybe Lachlan Edwards, was bad. But I can't really blame Berrios.
Ficken was good.
How could you not blame Berrios for catching the ball inside the 10-yard line?
All right, let's get to
That's
the coaching
one time. They're doing
staff.
that now. The game has changed a little bit since you played in leather helmets.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Under the table. 1 point deduction for Mr. Bart Scott for below the belt punch.
All right, coaching staff. Bart, what grade you give the coaching staff?
I gave him a C. Listen, I believe that. Listen,
It's consistent.
At some point, you got to blame the players, right? At some point, you got to say, hey, bless on us, you've been playing well. We need you to make that play, make that tackle. Don't duck your head
Agreed.
this time. Sometimes you got to say, you know what? Arthur Millett's down. We need somebody to step up. I don't care if you're the backup. You've been coached all week. At some point, you got to say, hey, we have to make a play on defense. So it's not always about the scheme sometimes. Sometimes it's the people running the scheme, and they didn't have the energy or they didn't make the big plays, right? And you talk about the drops. Is that on the coaches? right?
No.
Or was the players open and they just dropped the ball?
Or
Was Robbie Anderson open for a touchdown? Was
penalties as well.
open?
Yeah.
Right, was the penalties. So let's not say like the plays weren't there. The execution wasn't there to be able to make this game a much closer contest than 6-22. So I gave the coaches, Ray, the best grade of the day with a C.
Okay. Ray,
the grade I give the coaches is based on this, Jonas, okay? Number one, we're going against a rush defense in the NFL. 17 carries, and most of them were in the second half, okay? You went away from it way too early. Number two, you dropped Sam back when we can't block anybody. That's coaching. That has nothing to do with execution because you kept doing the same thing over and over again. Andy Dalton has April, May, and June to throw the football. Where's the manufacturer of blitz? Where's the corner blitz? Where's that other stuff?
What's the grade?
That, to me, is coaching.
And the grade would be?
And the grade would be, very surprisingly, F, okay?
Man.
That's the grade.